Greetings, Shelpers, and welcome back to Tomodachi Life 2, Living the Dream. I know they don't call it Tomodachi Life 2, but it's exactly what it is. I hope you all had a great week. There's Husby sleeping on the bench. I made him a night owl. And my island looks a little bit different now, because this is the full size of the island. You can't really get a huge overview of it, I don't think. But yeah, this is how big it gets. I have, I think, 30 some Miis right now. And I'll introduce you to whoever and whatever I have. But yeah, this is the Miis and the places. And I redid the... I wish they had more stuff for the Miis to do. Like, okay, for instance, I was over here. And this is my phone area. But I decided I wanted more than them at the parks. So or at the beaches and stuff. So I tried to make a park here. And it's only on one block of my city. It's the really slender, shallow, shitty block. And I tried to do like really cool things. Like I added all the different colors of like rides and stuff like that. But ultimately, it's like there's not too much else to put in here. I need to add, I think, a garbage and a drink fountain and maybe some trees to liven it up, but it looks like it's coming along, but there's so much other stuff that I could do there. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to every new person in town. What is going on with Tibullus? He's admiring the stars. Okay. That looked a little weird. I didn't... Oh, we have a love scene coming on. Okay, we're going to just work our way down. You all know these cast of characters. Let's start with Sophia from the Golden Girls, and Rose also needs my help, so hang on.
Good evening.
Okay, what do you need?
I want to be friends.
You want to be friends with Majori. Majori is the one that doesn't really have any kind of like background as a video game character or anything. I was kind of trying for sort of, it doesn't even matter. Alright, so I have a lot of more lingo here, and you'll see it as you go along. Sometimes the game asks you for weird stuff, like, what is one thing you could talk forever about? So I said the paranormal, and we got slang, and then they're like, what's one celebrity you really admire or really like? And I was like, Pat Benatar at one point. And then I said Dolly Parton, because Dolly Parton, for those of you who don't know, could have been a billionaire by now, but she's not, simply because she does so many philanthropic things, especially like the free books for birth to like kindergarten kids. So there's like a new book every month you get for free because of Dolly Parton. So she helps kids with literacy, and she said that's what she's most proud of. And then of course we have politics and writing, evading the cops, banishing ghosts. We're gonna say we're gonna need bigger buns, and that's a quote they asked me about from a movie. They're like, what is one quote you say? And at first I was trying to think of all the different quotes we say. A lot of them have to do with like Christmas stuff, like the one with the angels and the black family that were angels that came to help the dysfunctional white family, and how it's called Angels in the Snow. And then one time when the electricity goes off and the little girl is scared and she's like, how are we gonna make cookies when the electricity is out? And he's like, but when the electricity, like he's actually like mocking her for the way she says electricity. Honestly, I wish they had bigger buns at each other. I wish they had more of the different scenarios, because outside of the text you put in, you get like let's say 5 different scenarios for like one, or different text for different scenarios. So like this scenario about wanting to be friends only has maybe like 5 different things possible they can say and stuff like that. And well, you can get some really funny fucking stuff out of it. Eventually I just fucking skip a lot of the dialogue because of it, you know? It just makes it easier.
I guess Major and I
we're friends thanks to the phrase we're gonna need bigger buns. So that is from a movie a while back called Calendar Girls. That came out in the mid-aughts, I think, early mid-aughts. And it was about this group of British women who were widows or, you know, just senior citizens or older ladies. And they were trying to raise furniture for like one of their husband's cancer wards for more comfortable seating for the family, because like it's all run down and it's, you know, run by, you know, public health care is something else by itself. So they were actually going to raise money, so they raised money through their calendars, and it's based on a true story. Well, one of the women, oh my god, 18 people need me. One of the women were actually like, in the calendar, they're all going to be naked, but it's going to like cover their bits with like something else. Like a large watering can will cover their jumblies and stuff like that. Oh, I'll get you something new to wear. Hang on, we need to go to the shop first. Okay, the new things are baseball uniform, a letter T, I don't know what that would actually say. Oh, we got new colors for the Dreamy Unicorn thing. Hang on, I need to, let me just give you something I think you will like right now. But we need to get the money out of the fountain unless I already got that. I hope I didn't. Huh. Let's try this. Just a basic outfit. Yeah, she doesn't like fancy clothes. She gets upset at me when I start her on like something that like Blanche would wear. Okay, so now this is Byron, and Byron has a crush on somebody. Byron is in love with James Baldwin, which seems like it. Jim is not getting along with you, but you're gonna be cute together. I better talk to Baldwin about spending time with. No. Oh no. I did something bad. This poor guy, but Baldwin ain't even gonna show up, I bet. Oh, please show up. Oh, please show up. Fuck, I did this. I made him sad. Fuck me. Now I'm gonna have to deal with the sad little monkey. Yeah, it's okay. I should have talked to Baldwin about it. Well, he likes him a lot still. Yeah, he's gonna be a sad panda for a while. You can help him. Like, let's try to help him through it. I know it isn't good. Well, let me just work on Baldwin for ya. Baldwin has had a couple people have crushes on him, a couple guys, and he's like, nah, not really. And I really don't know, like, what to do about that. Okay, you don't have foods you absolutely love. So let me try some smaller foods that might get you a little happy. Let's try some chocolate. People like chocolate during breakups, right? Watch you be one of the people that hates chocolate. Okay, you love it. Good. I know that's only going to take a small chunk of your sadness away. But at least it's worth it. I could also have, like, other things to cheer him up. Like, I could give him treasures and a shitload of clothes, and I will probably do that. But let's just eat sugar. And let's get over that. Like I said, maybe I'll work on Baldwin and keep forcing them together until the game is like, yes, Lord. That would work. So, I went to my oncologist on Tuesday and they said the exact same thing I was thinking when I saw my scans, which were, I'm fine. So, I don't have to go back now for a while. Let's give you some really weird clothes. Why not? Are those a full outfit? Let's see. We're gonna just give you a weird full outfit, not the dancer outfit. They would probably like it. Let's see. I want to find them like weird costumes to cheer him up. I don't think I gave him this color of hamster outfit yet. Let's go. How do you like it? Okay, you like it okay. it's still gonna be like a lot of sadness. And I filled him up, so now I have to give him clothes or trinkets or renovate his room. Huh. Have I given you this yet? Do you like it? They can only have so many treasures. Oh, I'm glad he loves it. Makes my job easier. Okay. It really does. Yeah, actually, that does happen a lot. Because each country has their own bitchiness, so... Hi, Shy Guy, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. Let's give him the fish outfit. I really just want to make him happy again. This is kind of my fault. At least he loves weird stuff. Like, at least it helps some. Let me just keep giving him stuff. Do you want a room change, buddy? I can change your room. I feel like I'm kind of like begging them to like understand or get back to it. I remember when my first boyfriend cheated on me the second time. I was heartbroken. I honestly thought I was gonna spend forever with that douchebag. You'll get over it. And maybe Baldwin will come around. I don't want to give you false hope there, but... Well, where the hell is Baldwin, by the way? You want to play a game with me? I want to play a game with you, too. I'm gonna force you into his room now. Yeah, Baldwin lives in an apartment complex now. With a group of people, so... He lives with Dorothy, Edgar Alpo, Artiste, Serena, and himself. I'm pretty sure I heard zombies outside my window. I think that is something my baby Sib would say. No, he wouldn't. But I am thrilled that Artiste is actually graduating next month if they pass their class, so... I'm glad most of your sickness is gone now. Oh, I'm sorry about the stomach aches, though. That has to suck.
Hey, Baldwin, I've been meaning to tell you.
Hey, Baldwin, I've been meaning to tell you your hairstyle's on point today, but you suck as a friend. I know they're not getting along, but still. But it is nice to have them, like, say weird things, but yeah. And then my baby Sib is like, I wish you could be there. And I'm like, fuck.
Let my dreams be dreams.
But they're like, I know you can't really travel. And I'm like, no, but I wish I could be there too. Baby Sib has been struggling to get through a degree, like in and out of college for like a decade. Because at first you're considered under your parents' insurance or no income. Sorry about that. Income. For college, and then you only when you get to be about 23, 26, somewhere in there, are they like able to be under their own. So when siblings father was like not forthcoming with certain things, it was like not good for them, and it's a convoluted story. But like baby Sib at one point almost ended up starving in college. So, oh yeah, I've seen Robot Rally a lot. They do weird things. They just pretend that they're weird little robots. Yeah, I've had them say cheesecake a lot because of the Golden Girls. Certain things pop up though. Yeah, it is a sigh of relief. I honestly hate doing it, but I'm glad it's through for now. Why don't you go spend time with Bajust over here? You guys are so close to actually going out. Come on now. And yes, I have me float. Reason being, I can't walk in real life, so I'm just hovering now.
Yeah.
Oh, Edgar Alpo and Dorothy are being cute together now. Oh yeah, they're doing the catch me, catch me, catch me type of thing.
Should I?
I honestly love Edgar Allan Poe's voice. I have a couple people that have melodic voices now. He's one of them. I have another character at least. I really wanted to do it to one of the last characters I made. They're so sickening. I can't wait for them to have children. But yeah, my oncologist actually said that I can go like a couple more years and then not have to go again at all, maybe. So, because I'm getting close to that 10-year mark. Okay, so Octavia needs something. Probably food or whatever. I didn't feed them at all today. I wanted to make sure everybody was fully awake and available for a stream. Okay, it really makes me stand out. Ugh. Dang it. Fine, we'll do the store, even though in the store I don't have a lot of money. I was hoping to get the stuff from the... There, I'll probably give you that, but hang on. We got new sheep colors. I did a sheep costume the other day, and she wants something that makes her stand out. Okay, we have one dress shirt I haven't got. Okay. Oh my heavens. This is so me-coded, it's unreal. I should have worn my spaceship shirt, or shell today. My space shell. Damn it to fuck, but yeah. That's amazing. That denim jacket and denim skirt will go great together. I'm gonna try to buy one of everything if I can. Ooh, a robe. Yes, I'll try to take every color, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough money for that. So let me just like grab a couple colors I like. Okay, we're gonna try to stave off that. Oh, the monkey hood now has all the colors available. Dang it. I hope I get money soon. I have to feed all these people and give them new outfits for the day and they'll be fine. Let's give you a sheep costume. You want to stand out, right? Yes. I've made a bunch. You said you wanted to stand out. Did you not say that? Are you not entertained? Yeah, my little dice shell does have like kind of a starry design. Okay, she doesn't like that. Okay, nope. That's not what I wanted to give you. I wanted to give you this. Do you like this better? So she's not in for the wild costumes, I guess. Okay, she wanted this. Alright. I guess she'll be happy and give me a little money and whatnot. Okay, so we stopped when I added Bertle. Okay, so I made Dominic and Rory. So Everett, Dominic, and Rory are based on people I semi-know. And then there's Aloy. We'll drop it on my new people. So let's drop it on Dominic and feed him and everything. Oh wait, Dominic is in the middle of something with somebody. What club were you in? I don't want to know, do I? Okay, let's give you some fried chicken. Dominic is totally asexual. Dominic will not have any kind of relationship with anyone. Because I don't want to take the risk of them having kids, so Dominic is a no-go for any kind of like that sort of thing. So, and then I'll give you french fries, fried chicken and french fries. Dinner of champions. Utterly delightful. Okay, I was gonna say, if you did not like french fries, you are not human, my dude. Alright, I can give you something else to wear. Let's see. Do you like the letter T outfit? Oh my god. that would just be so bitchy to take it out and then give it back paid. There are a few other things they're missing as well, but they won't give certain things back, I know. I think we'll switch Dominic to a night owl. I think that makes sense. But yeah, they also at the beginning of the day had the Miis actually deliver. Oh, they're doing songs and stuff. Okay. Yeah, they're listening to Rose play. Hang on. So at your fountain every day, there is money. I hope I didn't get it today, but I probably did. I didn't. So when you click on your fountain, you get money every day. The more Miis you have, the more money you get. Okay? They used to have the Miis like line up and give you the funds, and they don't have that anymore. So then there's Rory. This is Rory. She looks like a little gremlin, I don't know. But she's also kind of sort of based on someone I know. As much as I can know them for online. Yeah, cautious eater. Hope you like it. I tend to feed them every day and give them a new hairstyle, not hairstyle, clothing style. Like I literally go through like it's a zoo and make sure they're all fed and cared for. Something like that they gave back later, or they just reutilized it over and over again. Animal Crossing is one of those that they did that with, I think. And I can see like traits of Animal Crossing stuff in this game even. So after Rory is Aloy. And I'm sure we all know where Aloy is from.
Good evening.
The action RPG Horizon Zero Dawn and the sequel. I could not put Aloy in here. Let's give you some ramen.
Yeah.
Now people say a good way to cheat is to actually give them all the big eater trait so that you can give them more food during the day and they get more happiness and then they give you more money. Because every time you give them something they like, they'll give you more money. And then this is Daisy. I want you to listen to Daisy's voice. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. She has a certain type of voice. I really loved it for her. Sometimes I just give them voices against type. So this is Princess Daisy. Oh, well, she didn't like it. Well, she can suck butter. Why are you off with Everett, Toluca? I left you with your husband. Oh, man. Okay, let's see if I can give her a dress of any kind. Do I have a dress? I have a robe. She can, like, be in a monk's robe for a while. Here. As long as I keep her crown on, I'm fine with it. Oh my god, she loves the robe. I can start a cult in town. And she says things in such a nice way. What kind of video games do you like playing? Let's see. I'll say puzzle for now. Because I love Tetris and Critter Crunch and stuff. I don't like games with puzzles in them. Like if... Oh, this is Rock. We all know who Rock is, I'm sure.
Good seeing you.
I tried my best. I know I can't make him look exactly the way he's supposed to look. But I did try my best with the hair and a little bit of paint and stuff. I gave him a different nose, but they wouldn't let the paint, actually, the nose stuck out over the paint. So it was like a big blue nose in the middle of his face. And I was like, okay, I can't do that. So that's my attempt at Rock, as we know him, Mega Man. Yeah, it's like... Daisy's kind of like, if you've ever seen like memes about the Saw franchise, do you want to play a game? That kind of thing. But yeah, this is Little Rock. I made him over 18. I don't have any kids on my island yet. And unless somebody specifically acts out as straight, I'm gonna make them pan. I don't care. It makes it more fun that way. Let's see. I love that unimpressed. I'd give everybody the unimpressed stuff. Let's see. Wide-eyed is good. Blissful is just weird to me. I guess we can go wide-eyed and give him a little bit of quirk that way. We'll give him wide-eyed. But yeah, this is my version of Mega Man. I can't really draw, so it's as good as I can do, you know? I gave him a circle in the middle of blue skin. And his the little thing on top for his helmet is actually his hair. They do have like weird hair like that. I'm like, good enough. Absolutely good enough. I'm not worried about it too much. I want this baseball, yes, Rock. I know it'll take away his hair for a while, but that'll be okay. I keep thinking he likes baseball for some reason. I have zero idea why. Okay. Yeah, you can't have polyamory in this though, which is sad. The voice is wrong, but this is Red from Banishers. I also made Antea. I love that game, but I'm actually going to stop playing it. It's a hard decision for me, but navigating that game's map is so difficult because sometimes the map just goes like, we don't have a path for you here, and you're supposed to actually find it by like going underground in caves and shit, and I'm just like, the cave places all look so similar. I have such a hard time finding it. I love the story and the characterization and the world of Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. And I love the game, but it takes me so long to find anywhere. I could play that game for like 4 or 5 hours and only get 1 or 2 quests done. It's like that bad. I think it would be funny to make him a scaredy cat because he's supposed to like take care of ghosts. So we're gonna do that. Red's gonna be a scaredy cat from now on. Like, it is really a lush and amazing story. But the two things that fuck me over are the navigation, and then one of the things you're supposed to do to open up pathways is that Antea can show you where this like root system is, and then Red has to like destroy the roots by like hitting these orange balls, and it's timed. And I don't know if any of you know me long enough to know, but when I'm timed, my brain turns to mush. So even though I will find all of them and plot them out, by the time I have to like run around to get them, I'll lose track of them. So then I have to have Husby help me, and it just gets to be a lot. And navigating is always a chore for me. So, and since you lose certain things on the map and there are different elevations, it was really hard for me, even if they have some yellow paint. So, yeah. I was very sad about that. One day I'm gonna watch the entire story. It's just I wanted to see how the story played out based on my choices. And I really like the Banishers game because, well, it's made by the people who do like Life is Strange, I think, and they have good stories. Like, that's where they shine. So it's an amazing story, and for those of you who don't know the story, there are going to be some spoilers. Antea and Red are banishers, and they're a couple, and they banish spirits, and they're called to this place called New Eden to help out based on a request from their old mentor. And they go there and the mentor is dead and the town is besieged. They have nightmares. Like there are a lot of different like ghosts and shit running around. And like they're told that Charles, their mentor, had closed off the meeting house, which is the church, and that can go in there. Well, Red has a nightmare and he has such a bad nightmare about Antea and everything that he wakes up and she's gone, and he goes to the meeting house. And they confront the big bad there. And it's going to be spoilers. She dies. But she comes back as a spirit. Which, if you look at the cover, even you can tell she's not, like, on this side of the veil anymore. But it's so... The stories are so good. You have to go through and you get to decide if you're gonna like go with Antea and like defeat these monsters, and if you are gonna bring her back to life.
I really wanted this.
You can resurrect her, or you can essentially like let her die, like ascend her. Okay, everybody knows Majima.
Good evening.
From Like a Dragon Yakuza series. I made him pan because he's definitely at least bi-coded. It's a good game. I loved it. The combat, even though there aren't that many different monsters, is good because you can switch between Red and Antea.
Yum.
Yes. And you have to decide how you bring her back is through a ritual where it requires a lot of sacrifice. So as you go along, you find these quests. And, okay, one of the earlier quests is like this one guy who's acting weird, and he's like a hunter. And he's with his best friend, though his best friend isn't there. And there's like rotting meat and stuff. And they got lost in the woods, and they couldn't really find game, which is honestly one of the things that happens with the ghost of New Eden. Or the big, like, bad thing that killed Antea. All of a sudden, time has slowed down. They can't find game. Crops aren't growing. Like, everything is getting scarce and scary. And here, he couldn't find his friend. Well, you want to know why he couldn't find his friend, Shelpers? He actually killed and ate him. And while you're going to go, oh my god, that's horrifying, they were desperate, they were starving, they can't sleep because of the nightmares. And you can actually communicate with the ghosts. And the ghost that was his friend said, you know, I don't blame him at all. Like, we were having such trouble. And he said, I thought about it. Like, so even his friend had thought about killing him and eating him. So, like, you decide whether you're going to ascend the ghost, which I'm assuming is heaven, but you're not told. Banish the ghost, just get rid of him to the void or whatever. Or if you blame the guy for killing his friend and then you kill him. And if you kill the friend, you get more essence for Antea's resurrection ritual. So you have to start blaming people for everything they've done, whether or not they do it for like something terrible, like some terrible reason, or they do it for self-preservation or whatever. There's like some easy ones like, oh, this person was like abusive and stuff, and there are some hard ones, and you have to make a decision. So I thought it was all really good. And then you can like do a follow-up quest for people, and based on the outcomes you chose before, like whether you go and help these other people based on like what you left at the fort or whatever. And this town actually has like a lot of issues because, well, they're not always nice people. I don't really like that outfit, but here, let's try it. I definitely needed different shoes and shit with that outfit, but it's what you're getting, Jima. So yeah, that's Majima from Like a Dragon. I need to feed you more, hang on.
Hello.
I don't always
godmother.
do voice accurate. So we're gonna give you this.
Yum.
Yeah, it's actually a morality system. And eventually, early on, they ask you, are you still going to go through with it or are you going to change your mind? And I was going to ascend her. And my reasons are ridiculous, I guess. But I thought of it this way. If they actually sacrifice a lot of people, even if they don't deserve it for her now, what happens if in 5 years Brad dies? Are they going to sacrifice a bunch of people? I don't think you should live with Dot.
You think?
Right now, they need room for at least one child, and I don't know if they need an extra apartment for them, so you're just going to have to kind of wait that one out. But I'm glad to see everybody likes to live with Dot. So, okay, eat this. But yeah, I really wanted to see it, and I'm going to have to look up, like, all the different things you can do. But I liked making the decisions to banish, ascend, or blame the person. And I should have killed more than I did. I think I only killed like 2 people in all my time playing. And there were at least 1 or 2 more that deserved it enough to, you know, get my ire so that I could have killed them. But I didn't. And it was hard for me because I'm like, I can see where this would happen. I'm going to have Yamai throw tantrums. I just am. Yamai is basically like the Majima for Ichiban.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Like his, if I remember, I told you guys this at one point when I played the game. His was the only part in the second Ichiban game that made me cry. Okay, and this is Seon-hee, or Son-yi, or whatever, however you say her name. I'm not good at that. This is the woman with the whip in Like a Dragon. Well, she doesn't have a whip always, but I call her Dami Mommy. And she was the head of the Gomejul, which was the Korean mafia in that game. And I loved her. I loved her in it. Just so many things that made me endear to her. So this is her. So these are the 3 I have from Like a Dragon. So Majima, Yamai, and her. And I'm trying to keep myself to about 3 from each franchise. I'm trying desperately not to involve myself with more than 3 people because I don't want like an entire island to be just like a dragon, just like I've seen people do like dating sim critters, or like there are some that are doing, I know Josh's Gaming Garden is doing one for a Story of Seasons. Okay, this is my next victim. I know you probably don't recognize him, but this is Geralt from The Witcher. This is the Witcher guy. I tried so hard. I tried to paint scars on their faces and stuff like that. Let's give you some tacos. Let's see what'll happen. But yeah, I've been trying to like keep everything realistic as much as possible with their designs and whatnot, but it's hard for me. Like I don't do a good job painting on scars and shit. It's just not my thing. Some people are doing like hella like true to the, I wanted to say lifelike, but true to form stuff. Like somebody is making like Courage the Cowardly Dog out of paint, but then their mouth and eyes don't move, and I don't want to do that. I want my characters to have moving parts. I know that's probably stupid, but it's something I really care about. So I try really hard. Let's give you flannel. Let's see how you like flannel. You're an old man, so you should like it. Yeah, and he only has 1 friend right now. I need to get him out there and meet some more people. But his best friend is the one, the only, Milburn Monopoly. Technically his name is Milburn Pennybags, but
I think a change of pace might be nice.
you want to move into a new home.
Into a new home? What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so they can just decide. Okay. What's the point of you moving then if you're gonna bring Geralt with you? But okay, let's go. I would have thought they would have forced me to have them stay. Okay, we're just literally putting one house in a different spot. There you go, move down the street. Are you happy?
I'm sure we'll have a great time living in this house together.
Yeah, some of it will be probably because they show like multiple consequences. I don't know.
If you have a good name for us,
I called them the oldies last time. Let me see. Don't at me, Shelpers. This has to happen now. If he would have been fine being part of the oldies, it would have been okay. It would have all been fine. He wouldn't have had me do this. I wonder if the game will let me have it. It's plural.
they'll be known as
Okay, let's go.
then
We shall henceforth because they're both old men.
thanks for the
You're welcome.
keep checking in on us.
The members of Saggy Balls. Yep, that's fine. I enjoy it. I'm glad you're so damn happy. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe computer so you can check your stocks. Let's give you that. The second day I had him, there was already a top hat and tails in the store. And I was like, yes, that's what we need in this life.
Well,
How do you do? I do quite well. And let's give you some tacos. I know it'll fill you up right away, but it's fine. I don't really want to change his clothes. I really don't. So I really don't like want to. Oh, he didn't even like it. I guess it's not too fancy for him or fancy enough. I could make him an outfit that does not require him to remove his hat though. I'd have to like give him literal pieces at a time to get him to not remove his hat. So I could do that. Let's see. Let's put you in a pea coat for once. Yeah. I put them in weird stuff. I give them weird voices sometimes. Sometimes I try for them, but... And then... This is Julius Pringles, who you might not know exactly, but you know the last name. And it's because that is who you think it is. I did not know his first name was Julius. I did not know at all. Okay, so time for my other lingo to kick in, okay? Florida man, we're gonna just do this. Where is it? Here it is. Pablo and Julius are gonna talk about a fleshlight. It's the best way for two guys to become friends. Although Julius is a man and Pablo is non-binary in my world. Pablo is from my time at Sandrock. He was the hairdresser. But I made him... I made him non-binary in this. Because they totally give off non-binary vibes. They can, man. That'd be funny. Okay. So yes, they were brought together by the power of a flashlight. And they'll even tell me that as well. I'm just gonna have you call each other the same thing.
That Julius Pringles.
Yeah, something interesting to say. I do want to show you all something with the flashlight eventually that happened in my game when they were doing something else, like trying to become friends. Okay, so I'm gonna feed him tacos. They'll wait for me. They don't like walk away from their friends when I'm with them. I don't like redoing Julius's clothes either, because to me he's got like the perfect outfit for him right now. I can put the little bow tie on pretty much anything I want to, but yeah. You know what? We're gonna make Julius stuff harder. I don't really want to give it to too many other people, but all we know him is as the little mascot, so he can do what the hell I want him to do. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think there's actually a last name. And like I said, this is Pablo. He's a My Time at Sandrock person. I actually wanted to play My Time at Sandrock for all of you, but I have a problem with like doing games that require like constant like updates, as far as like I'd have to do most of the game on screen, and that means like even the running around parts where I have to like locate stuff. And you know, this game I can pick up and drop whenever everybody gets tired of it, but it's not that easy with like My Time at Sandrock or Wildflowers or any of the other games I kind of want to play. Okay, we're gonna make them an outfit, and you can actually like put pieces together, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them the rose pattern shirt, and then slacks, and then what do I want to give them as a hat? I don't know if that'll work out so well. I could buy that. They don't have that, so I can sneak out the door, put that on their head. I can make them have the necklace, some stockings, because like I said, they're non-binary. And at the end of it all, top it off with some shoes of some sort. Pink slip-ons, that'll be nice. There you go, how about that? Okay, likes it well enough. Not one of the favorite things I've ever given them. But yeah, it still uses he, him pronouns, so I think I have them as non-binary. Okay, this is Heidi. She is my other Sandrocker. I did not make a third one. You know, but I kind of wanted to, but I was like, yeah, it's alright. I haven't made the Shy Guy yet, because I had a question about that, and I wanted to know, and I asked you privately, so otherwise Shy Guy is going to be a person on my island. Alright, Heidi gets something. Heidi actually worked at like a construction or like house rental company in the game, so she was like a very interesting person. I didn't want to make all of them because even though I could have, like, you can just go through like the My Time at games and find so many people to add, even if they're not marriage options normally and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make her smiley, I guess. All right. And then I'm gonna give her a different set of clothes, something not so formal. We'll see how she does or doesn't like it. Not food. Okay, I don't know what the dance outfit. We'll try her in a casual cardigan set. It's okay. I'm not gonna be able to do that for a couple days. We are doing an impromptu stream on Sunday. That's something that people far enough into the stream will probably not know, but I'll try to post about it. But I really want to get through. And yeah, this is my last one. This is my last newbie. Meet Albert Wesker. I added glowing paint to his eyes because his eyes are supposed to be glowing red. So he's the only one I've added to the game from Resident Evil so far. Part of me wanted to make Jill because I love Jill. Jill is like the most amazing fucking woman ever. But Jill's gonna look pretty plain. And I kind of want people that are gonna stand out from each other. I don't want people that have the exact same hair, the exact same everything. So Time to give Wesker another outfit. Outfit, Wesker, please. Okay. And we're gonna give him the sheep costume. He liked his little bird costume. You like your sheep costume, you little devil? No, guess not. I'll give you something else. I'll find a costume you actually like, don't worry. Okay, let's see. Do you want a car suit? Look at those headlights. He does. He wants the car suit. Okay, Wesker, you can keep the hood on. We'll just have that go on forever. So those are my new people. So I'll be back with them in a minute. Oh wait, who does Majori want to look at? Go for it. Majori wants to get to know Pablo.
Majori. I'm Pablo.
Yeah, exactly. So you can just do whatever you want, but I'm hoping more franchises. I would like to get a couple more Mario characters, but like I said, I don't want everybody to look the same. I could try my hand at Bowser. Then again, I already have 2 Mario characters, Birdo and Daisy. Okay, let's start with me. What am I up to? I'm blowing bubbles with Rose.
Tomorrow, Rosie, the person you...
Yeah, you give them different things as they level up, and they have little scenes like this. There aren't that many scenes, though. So Everett is going to be popular with Rose tomorrow or whatever. I just love that we float now. Oh, wait, Hans is stuck. Okay, let me bring somebody Hans does not know to unstick him. Hold on. Hans does not know Rock. So I'm gonna have pick up Hans and then get Rock and give him to Hans. There we go. He'll unstick him or get rid of the hiccups. There's only like a couple options that happen with these. They usually lock up, fall, or 3. Lock up, fall down, or have the hiccups. Those are the only 3 like purple like stress indicators.
Don't worry.
But yeah, I think Hans is dating Sophia from the Golden Girls, so that's Hans Christian Andersen, who wrote The Little Mermaid. One of the most awkward bisexuals in the history of bisexualing. And so now they're... The Red's the scaredy cat, I love it. He's at Antea's house. Okay, no repeats. I don't know if you've seen this yet. So they give me different foods and I can't pick the food they've already picked or a non-food item. Okay, let's try it.
Chili prawns.
Okay. Paella.
Yogurt.
And now we have a baguette. 1 out of 3 isn't even a food usually, so...
Brownie.
Shaved ice.
Split pea soup.
Brownie.
Oh no.
Ah, shit. It was no key. Yeah. This is the first time I've lost that game, too. Don't worry. Just give me the tissue or the toilet paper. I can sell it off at the pawn shop. It's harder when you have... I went against 3 people, and they kept it going forever at one point. Some people are just pure happy. That's good. Okay, Byron is having a game he wants to play. Oh no, he's having a conversation. Yeah, they asked me one of my most prized possessions. Yeah, the bad dragon ends you up in a wheelchair, I guess. Yeah, this one is, they just throw in different stuff you talk about. And for those of you who don't know what a fleshlight is, don't look it up. I'm just saying. Okay, there's Bajos Pa. Pa J stands for Pa
I
Just.
want to try living with Bear.
You want to try living with Beardo? Okay, I know it's Beardo.
If I live
Great
with
thinking. Okay, what are you going to talk about with Birdo if you live together? Dolly
Bear,
Parton.
I think
We'll see. We'll see what happens. You can either like go through and like skip it or just watch it.
What's something you think we did?
Yeah, this is another thing. I think this is one of the only conversations they have before they decide to do something. And if they say the same thing, they'll definitely move in together. And if they don't, there's still a chance that they might live together because they'll be like, it's okay, we have other stuff in common anyway, and they'll just do it anyway, so. So I guess Pa's moving in with Beardo. I guess Ma's gonna have to live with Beardo too, unless they, when they get married, which they will eventually, they will have to, you know, live with it otherwise. I guess I'll put their house right here for now.
I'm sure we'll have.
Yep, I hope you will have a great time living in this house together. Let's see. I'll just call it Birds. Because Birdo and then Pajost is some kind of bird, I'm sure. Otherwise, how would he have made Bajost?
Birds.
Plural is
They'll
good.
be known as birds. Then we shall be hence.
Yep, sounds good.
I hope you'll keep checking in on us, the members of Birds.
Yeah, it's like, I tried to get him to pronounce it Beardo, like, or, like Beardy, like, because of how Luigi says birdie or something, but this is my night market.
Welcome in.
Your Mii's work at a different time, so night market is always like a grab bag for 50. You can get like treasures, new outfits, food, whatever. So I got a shopping channel treasure I can give to the critters. Ooh, new sneakers. I already had caramelized nuts.
Thanks
Dang
a
it.
bunch. Be sure to stop by again tomorrow.
The morning always has, I think, a food item you can get. The afternoon always has like an outfit of clothing. We didn't check the food market today. So the new items for sale are some kind of raisin bun thing. Let's take a few. Apple pie, Jello, and soda. The breakfast of champions. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly him. Okay, let me just... I'm gonna steal you away for a second. I'm gonna give you to Ma. You and her need to start, like, actually dating, my dude. You already have a son.
My honey.
It's gonna be extremely awkward if you guys don't actually, you know, get together. Okay? Yeah, you guys are hitting it off. Maybe you should, you know, get married and have children or something.
A pleasure.
Maybe a few children. Maybe some grandkids. I don't know. Something weird like that.
Yum.
Might as well feed him now that I've had him have my attention. Yay! He likes it. I made Ma a fashionista. There are reasons for that. A fun fact, my mother-in-law was a beauty queen at one point in her life.
I speak with a loud voice.
So, yeah. And my father-in-law is extraordinarily intelligent. He was a merit scholar and all kinds of fun stuff, so they made quite the team, and some, you know, like, their genetics at least passed down to my amazing husband. So
Thank you.
I'm glad you wanted the thing, because you didn't tell me you wanted it. I should also keep putting Byron and Baldwin together so he doesn't break Byron's heart again. There we go. Oh shit, I didn't mean to talk to you. Go away. Okay, yes, go along. Fall in love, get married, you know the drill. I'm trying to stuff all the people together. Well,
Okay.
apparently I'm jamming out with Ma and B, and we're jamming out for Everett, who's taking our picture. So since I'm hanging out with Bajost, by the way, look, we're crushes, but we're both ready to risk it all. So I'm hoping against hope that we actually, you know, do that at some fucking point in time. Yeah, you need to go outside and meet another person. Who will you meet? Let's find out. You saw him at Dominic? You and Dominic were more, well, he's not an original, but he was definitely well before the last couple batches. Yeah, they are about the same age, I guess. No, they're not really. I think Artiste is 30s and Dominic is 50s. I think I kept it like true to form, but I'm not even sure anymore. So they don't want anything from me right now. But I'm gonna make sure. I should go back and feed the animals then. Actually, let's go back to the clothing store and see what I got. We can also go to the pallet house and watch me try to create something. They will give me a daily cap of me news also. They will let you know if any of your Miis have a birthday. Well, Gerald kills monsters, so I'm assuming. Oh, that's just me. I'm in the sewer. It's not very fun to think there are no ghosts. We have Antea and Red. Antea is a ghost and Red is a banisher. Oh my god, I definitely wasn't there when this was taken. Yeah, how did I even get in there? Did somebody punish me? He was hoping for ghosts. Yeah. That's fine. So if you want to do weird stuff with your critters, you can do pair pictures with a backdrop or a spot on the island. So this is from the last game still. So you can do fun pair pictures or relationship pictures. And then you can do like a group scene. And you can save them to your Switch, obviously. Like all kinds of weird stuff going on here. I thought about it for when I like did my next segment where I recorded it instead of streamed it. That way people could see. I should honestly make more people, but I'm not sure who I would make. And then a group picture of everyone. I have 36 people. Shelpers. I have 36 people on this island. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be a lot. Oh, that's cute. So that's where you take their photographs. How'd you like Photo Studio? Got any pics? Speaking of, more backdrops will be added as you play, Anytime you see a new icon, they're ready. Yep. So that is something that keeps going on. Are you by yourself? Nope, this won't do. Let's get you to Wesker. He's lonely. Uh-oh. Is this gonna happen? This is the third person to think Wesker is fucking amazing and sexy. And I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna let it happen. If he says something about those eyes, I'm gonna
I
die.
can't believe I've been living on the same island with someone so stunning.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, Albert Wesker.
The character limit is 70.
I'm getting butterflies in my tummy just looking at you.
Yes, you're falling in love with Wesker. It must be love.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
think
for
you're
it.
right. I think I'm gonna.
Majima and Wesker are both fucking crazy enough to have this work out in some kind of way. Here we go. Yep. Oh, he walked away. Do not walk away. He is not friend shape. No, don't follow him like a weirdo. Friend shape. I guess we're following him like a weirdo. I don't want you to follow him like a weirdo. Listen. Friend shape. Thank you.
Hello, Majima.
Okay. Aw. You have a crush on him, but then you just made him feel sad? I can't have sad boy Wesky. Yes. It did. That's another problem I have with this game. How come there's a lesser limit? I mean, I know you can put more stuff. You couldn't really decorate your island and stuff on the other one. Sure, I get that. Okay, fine, great. I'm happy for you. But I'm gonna give Wesker a creepy voice. He turns into a monster after all. But yeah, I think it's because you can decorate the island. But here's the thing. The 3DS was way weaker than the system, so shouldn't this be better? Like, have more people and stuff? Why are we not friends? We are friend-shaped. Okay. Who needs my help now?
Albert Wesker.
Okay. What's going on with you? Who made you sad, Antea?
I was talking
to Dave, but it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Well, yeah, Day is evil. We all know this. I love Daisy, by the way. She's like my favorite princess. Hang on. I'm so sorry, Shelpers. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, there was a 70 or the 100 limit before. Let me guess. You're pissed at Antea now. It happens. You'll calm down. I thought about making Pauline, but I don't think she'd be different enough for my island. And there is a limit for the objects you can put on your island as well. They're just supposedly like really, there's a lot of them before you hit the limit. Supposedly. I know people have already hit the limit and they're like, I haven't even done half of stuff to my island that I want. And then people are like, well, don't worry about it. You know, you're just putting out too many things. But I'm like, this is supposed to be a lot stronger. And I know we couldn't decorate the island last time. I get that. But I'm just like, 70 isn't great. And like I said, during the morning hours when you get your daily tithe from the fountain, they actually would line up and give them to you every day. So you would see people coming and going from the fountain to drop off the money. They took that away entirely on this one. Pat Benatar rocks. That's why she's in the game. Don't ask me. Okay, so you want to be friends with Midori? Okay, yes. She wants to be friends with you too. Banishing ghosts. Go on, have a good time. I hope she likes you enough to do that. Alright, hold on. We're just gonna skip it. Alright, they're friends now. Awesome, I'm happy for them. My clit doth tingle. Okay, they're fine. I could always change what they call each other later. I really should feed all the animals, honestly. Oscar, are you staring at your wife-to-be? Yep. Go for it. Serena, who is my sister IRL, is living with Oscar Wilde. I made Oscar Wilde bisexual now. Some people say he was only gay, but some people say he was bisexual, so... Edgar Alpo's been feeling down? Why? He loves the paranormal. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah? Ever since Edgar Allan Poe saw that documentary about
Well,
the
I understand that. Edgar Allan thinking about the paranormal. I actually have not seen this guy. I haven't seen this cutscene yet.
things like the paranormal.
Tell you what? How about
Oh, how about yeah? The Immortals is the like housing development they live in. But you said he was annoyed about the paranormal. Wouldn't that be something that just pisses him off? Get to it, you two. God dang. You're not gonna wait forever. And yes, this person is with Sophia now. They're dating. But I haven't seen them like... Oh, they're not getting along right now.
I want to try living with Aussie.
Oh, shoot.
With Aussie,
I don't know if they're gonna end up living together for a reason. They wanted to talk about the paranormal, so we're gonna try to get them to talk about the paranormal and see what happens. I think if you have kids, you might have to move out, but maybe not. But yeah, I really miss the singing that you could have them do. And here's the thing, they have like guitars and stuff where they do sing songs occasionally. And they have words, they don't even have them singing it. So even the stuff they program themselves, which is just like things about... I guess you'll go to Oscar's home.
In Aussie's home? It looks like it.
That's fine. So the person he was living with will go back to living in a small house instead. I've had that happen. Sari kicked me out when she started living with, so now it's a full boat. I wonder if that'll stop Edgar Allan Poe from having kids.
But do you have a name that would better suit us?
So all these people live with the Immortals. No, but the name is good.
Yeah.
We'll keep calling ourselves the Immortals, okay? Sounds good. So we got a full boat now. 8 people living in an apartment building. This is what it looks like. The bottom floor is still like the kitchen area and whatnot. Yeah, it used to just be apartments like this, a big old apartment building with other stuff. No common area even. I love this game. I love making them do stuff, but like I said, they don't really have that many cutscenes that make it whatever. It's a lot of fun still, and watching their shenanigans and who ends up in love with who, or who ends up fighting with the remote. Evening, Gerald from Saggy Balls. Good to see ya. Yep. Hi, Gerald. Half of Saggy Balls, I want to express my appreciation to Monopoly. Great idea. What should I say? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do that. I could have said something else. I've never had them say anything else to each other yet. But I know when Husby and I start talking and they do the appreciation thing, I'm gonna
something
be
I want to
like,
say to
you know, thanks for the sayix or whatever. It's not a relationship thing. They can do it when they're in a relationship, but it's just like friends, you know, a friendship gesture.
My heart?
Awesome. I'm glad your friendship is going so well. Unfortunately, you only know Mr. Monopoly, and that cannot stand. So I'm gonna have to like force you out into the open. Let's see. I'd love to make him a scaredy cat too, but I won't. Let's see. Geralt actually fucks a lot of women, so technically I'm going to say unimpressed though. He's seen everything, right? But yeah, I hope they increase the limit of me's. Because right now, I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to stop at 50 adults. Or like 55 adults, just so I can have the possibility of people having kids. You can also turn them into children if you want to. I thought about having a second island as well. I wonder if I have him talk about the paranormal now that Edgar Allan Poe has had enough of it. If it'll hurt or help. I do like the apocalypse though. I'll round up Ed and Soph. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they try to get it back on track if it starts drifting off the conversation. Do you feel like talking about the apocalypse? I love how they always zoom in.
What? I was just thinking.
I was just thinking about the
I
apocalypse.
feel destined.
Please be
Or not.
friends.
I don't really.
See? Even though it was the same thing, they're just like, never mind. So she tries to get it back on track.
Is that right? You know, maybe we do have a.
So she fixed it. I have a hysterical one but with this, by the way. Especially if you know what a flashlight is. So I'm gonna have her do so. I was gonna have her call like a little old imp woman or something a lot of times, but because you know she gets pretty mouthy,
Hey,
Sophia does, but
Edgar,
we'll see.
long time.
Thanks to mate.
There we go. Wait, who's giving up on who? Hang on. Wait. Oh wait, it's not Edgar Allan Poe that it said giving up on. It's Aloy. Aloy is giving up her crush on Majori. I'm gonna take you away from that. Let's find Aloy. Let's see if there's anything between you two, possibly. What are they meeting to discuss?
Hey.
I don't know what's happening here. I'm terrified. Sometimes there are fan clubs. They'll tell me like what's meeting there in a minute. Okay, something is happening in the house of 4 people or 5 people. Okay, well, who are you staring at, artiste? Okay, be friends. Be all the friends.
Oscar, a fine evening to you, artiste. Sparkle, 153 Nancy, 153 Paul.
I like friends.
Something on your mind?
Actually, I should feed you and give you a new outfit. I should take care of all of them, but I haven't been doing that today. Let's see. What might artiste want to eat? Let's start with some French onion soup. That sounds disgusting. I don't know if it is or not, but it sounds that way. Now that I sneeze, my nose is congested. I hate that. It's not allergies. I think I have post-nasal drip, to be honest. So, not my favorite thing. I hate snuffing up on microphone, I'm sorry. Oh, I really loved oatmeal. But yeah, I've thought about making a retirement village too. With like people over like 65. And just having like a lot of the old people marry and fuck and do all the things, you know. Alright. I have a middle-aged island, technically. Because that's... everybody here is like... We have very few people in like their 20s. A few in their 30s. And then everybody else is like 40 up. So I think our average age is like 46 or something. It's something. Oh, a cow tail. Who am I gonna give that to? Bow tie. We need at least one monkey helmet per color. I will give all the monkey heads. Giving them increasingly weird costumes helps with like the me shadow quiz they force you to play. Like, who is this me? So I think we've had those socks. Nope, not yet. All right. Ooh, a sushi outfit. Nice. Now we can get more colors of this robe. There we go. I think that's one of every color it is. Ooh, a nice silk dress. That's beautiful. We already have everything else, I think. Maybe not. Nope. We don't have like all the other colors of this thing. And I want them for the girls. Maybe some of the guys. We don't judge here. We like all clothes. All clothes are good for all people. Okay, there we go. I think that's it for today as far as the clothes go. And let's see what I'm going to put. I'll just do this for them. You like it? You like it well enough. Good. But yeah, I do feed them all and stuff because it gives me money and points. I can start letting them take vacations again as well. Because I think I've unlocked pretty much everything I can by making their happiness go up. So I will give them, I'm not sure, a jogging DVD, I suppose. They run sometimes. I'm one of those people don't run unless they're being chased type people, but a lot of people aren't like that. Okay, Tibullus is having a time. And Baldwin is sad. I'm not sure why. I hope it wasn't Byron or something. Blanche has not yet met Tibullus. I don't see how that's the case, but here.
Are you?
And somebody was watching Tibullus. I should have seen who that was, but there we go. Blanche Deverux. It's only Deverux and Limericks. Okay, who is the other person? Majima. Okay, Majima is watching Blanche and wiggling his hips. Sure.
I am known as Moral.
Oh, I guess
but
it was
have
Tibullus.
I'm too.
Nice. Yeah, the people who I made on my island recently, they don't know a lot of people because they came in last. So apparently they're not getting along.
Matt.
It's okay. Let me give you a pet pat.
Huh.
I don't like them sad.
Okay, I suppose.
It is a good day. Don't worry about it. Wiggle your hips. It's fine. When it's only a little bit of sad, they don't stay sad much. You can just give them a good head rub. I feel like these are toys. Like all these little critters are toys. I don't really know what Majima would walk like if he had the opportunity. It depends on the day. When he did his Majima Everywhere thing, he did a lot of different stuff. So I'm gonna give him the walks with the rhythm thing. I actually like watching them bob along like they're happy. But yeah, there are reasons I think these things are little toys. One, you can give them little toys to play with, but like I want you to look at like some of their houses on top. Hang on. See? They have little handles like a carrying case for like when you were a little kid and you had play sets. So I keep thinking they're toys. But it could be that they just lock in via the... Okay, this is how a house looks when you don't decorate the bottom. They have the rooms you already did decorate, and then the bottom looks very plain. So I can actually go to their living room and kitchen, and even though it doesn't change the background or the chairs and stuff, like the placement, I can change like the coloration or a few of the things inside. So and then you can buy more rooms eventually, of course, and get more out of that. I don't know what these two would have for a living room kitchen combo pack. Like there's the purple party set. Let's see. I forget who lives here. Hang on. Who lives here and besides? Okay, Red and... Okay. So I have to find something that Red would be interested in along with Yamai. Okay, we're gonna try this. Don't ask me. Do you like a sprinkler constantly going off in your kitchen? Yes, they do. Good. It is different. Yamai is always cold though, so maybe that wasn't a good idea.
This is exactly the kind.
But yeah, he is like one of the stories that like ground me up the most on that game, man. The fact that he thought he was in love with the boss's wife, and the boss's wife manipulated him into killing the boss. They're making a plea to support Pat Benatar. Why does B just look sad though?
Hey,
Who hurt your feelings? Was it me?
I was talking to James,
No.
but I don't
James hurt your
know.
feelings.
I guess
James has been
I
hurting
just
everybody's
got a little
feelings lately. I
sad.
don't know what's going on with him. It's fine. Well, we'll make him pay. No, I'm kidding. Majima actually got in the way of somebody's dating proposal and was like, the person picked Majima and they're like, I don't even know. Majima's like, I don't even know this person. I was
speak
just
with a
here
loud-
and I thought I would step in. So I actually gave him like a little jail cell for a while. Man, that was funny and terrifying. Alright, I will give B more pocket money. I'll give you $100, spend it wisely. I wonder if he says the same thing.
Thanks. If
Yep.
I save up
He
for-
says the same thing. Okay, so if I give him $5,000, he can go on an Antarctica tour, which I don't think they have at the place to give travel tickets right now. So that must mean like certain things are locked behind giving your critter ditters some new stuff. Oh, sauerkraut. B just loves sauerkraut. You want to know what B just likes even better? Coleslaw. Well, that fits. But the fact that B just didn't like tacos or nachos that well was not the case. So tomorrow, we're actually doing a date here, and we're having tacos, I think chicken tacos, and whatever else, and then we are watching the 3 Sonic movies. So that way we can like cuddle up in bed and have popcorn and all kinds of fun stuff tomorrow. That's what we're gonna try to do anyway.
Yum.
Yeah, that was one of the first creations I made, just the little thing. I can show you more of the Palette House workshop. Well, I didn't mind that at least, thank goodness. I could always try to find him something else to wear as well. Let me put a new outfit together or just give you a new outfit. Let's see. What would you wear in real life? I don't know if I have anything. Well, you would wear this. I already gave you one of those. I think I actually have ready-made outfits with the numbers on them. So I can just find one for you. No, I don't. Okay, I will give you this. Actually, this would be more your speed. Although you'd wear that as well. Let's see. Then we need to find the appropriate bottoms. We'll do cargo shorts. Not a big fan of cargo necessarily, but shorts in general, yes. In the summer. Nothing here. We'll just find some plain socks. Plain socks, not like fancy schmancy. We don't really do character socks or anything. Let's see, can we find just regular socks? Oh, they already have, yeah. The orange socks already his, so. Let's see, anything else? Tabby socks, okay. Well, nah, those aren't for you. Holy socks, I think we can do a little better. I just don't want to have like any like, there we go. Striped black ones, that's fine. And then we'll give you a pair of sneaks you don't have. Because again, always sneakers. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we do soft shell in our house. Always soft shell. Never anything else.
Sure, live and grasp the momentum.
They're sharing memories of vanishing ghosts. He just and his mom are like ghost hunters.
How about a
But yeah, we're probably gonna have chicken tacos and watch the Sonic movies. Maybe a popcorn in the middle of the day or something. We were gonna catch the one Sheep Detective movie at the theater if it comes, but we might have to go to an appointment for Bajust instead.
more?
It's just a checkup. He's a very healthy boy.
Really?
Me, not so much. I have multiple appointments a
Thanks,
week.
sweet
Or a
potato.
month. Not a week. Thank God, not a week. Gim. I don't know what Gim is, but they mention it on this game, so. Pizza.
Fried plantain.
Okay, fried plantains. Let's see. Ratatouille. You haven't mentioned that yet.
Caramelized nuts.
Caramelized nuts. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Deviled eggs, which I don't like.
Elephant ear.
Elephant ear is a donut, by the way. We said s'more. It was
Sorry,
tempura. Damn.
Godmother, but s'more is a repeat.
I don't like the first one as much as the other two. I think Beatrice might prefer the
Hey, you can't
second
win
one,
them
but I
all.
don't know.
But you can
You have a
get this
favorite
as a
Sonic movie of the
consolation
three?
prize.
I definitely prefer 2 over 1, but
Yeah, so do I.
we're about to rewatch them so I can see.
Yep. So, and they did a little teaser for 4 around the time, or when you went to see the Mario Galaxy movie. So we did get to see the little teaser as well. Oh, I think this is Pablo. But he kind of looks like Artiste now, so... See, you had more people without a distinctive style and stuff. It's hard to determine what their shadow is. So I'm looking for people with a more distinct silhouette to add to my island. That's definitely fucking me. Bad, short, long hair, definitely me. But yeah, I think the first Sonic was the weakest one, but they kind of had to throw the lore and stuff in there, so... That is such a great outfit, never change. Okay, jewelry box I finally got. Nice. Okay, who needs me yet? Well, we have people who are going to sleep already. I can get them out of bed for something or other. You can actually drop them off at other people to make friends with and stuff. Who did I just help? I think that was Byron. I'm not sure. Where is Byron? Did I go past him? Baldwin's having a problem with everybody today. I don't know. Where is Byron? Dang nabbit. Here, let me make the palette bigger. That way I can see what's going on. Oh yeah, he's got the weirdest outfit on. That's why I didn't recognize him. He's like a fish hamster thing. Okay. Yeah, you try to make them have friends and stuff. That way they make friends and, you know, have relationships and all that. Okay. That worked. She wants to play a game.
Do you have a...
Alright, sure. She'll ask me a personal question. Okay, it's a clock. Yeah, you can. You can always, like, rearrange your island so you can take away what they ask for later and they don't hate you for it. I do like the clocks showing up real time. So that's cool, like when you see a kitchen clock or something, it shows that. And now the people who want my attention are over here because they are at the park. Okay. Lay it on me, Rockman. Got quite the imagination. I wouldn't want to teeter-totter on the edge of a cliff there, though. Somebody did this cutscene type thing with Sephiroth. They made Sephiroth and they made Sephiroth's music. And it was actually kind of funny, like watching him bounce around to the bump, 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 bump music. So yeah. Oh dang, Dominic was... Okay, Dominic's watching a butterfly, I guess. Yeah, they can't catch bugs or anything here. Like, you can't make them do anything. Some people said this game is better than The Sims. I don't know, I can see that kind of, but there's not enough variance for me to end up with, like, liking it better than The Sims. Like, they don't actually have full-time jobs and, like, their skills don't really increase or whatever. Good to know they're using the park I made, though. I was thinking about a second one at some point. There's not enough stuff in the game to actually warrant that. Okay. Yeah, I have 27 wishes available, and the only thing I have left to do is give them tickets. So we can look at all the different places they go. I did do an outer space tour at one point. That's the last tour, by the way. If you don't want to know, I'm sorry I spoiled it for you. But yeah, the last tour is literally a tour to outer space. And let's see who Rock brings on his Central America tour. They like going on vacation and then they bring you back souvenirs.
Are you?
They can go on honeymoons or whatever, but I'm trying to get all stamps. So when you go to the last one, they actually give you... You go on a special, like, outer space tour, and then they give you like the credits then. So this is a palace in Austria. Very nice. I like seeing all the places.
It's always time for astronomy.
Prague's astronomical clock looks beautiful. We could try that again someday. I'm not gonna do that now.
Walking through Sighișoara, Romania is like
I mean,
walking
you
through a
can
painting.
like make a lot of chaos in this versus The Sims in some ways. But also, you can also make chaos in The Sims. You can't make them say like certain things though. Like each game has its pluses and minuses.
That
If
was
you're more of a
wonderful
builder or a
trip.
character maker, The Sims
Thanks
might be
so
a better
much
way to
for
go.
letting me take it.
Especially if you're a builder, because you don't really do much
Oh,
building in
and
this. Oh, that's pretty. I like embroidery. Okay, you just got back from outer space. Why are you on outer space?
Missing
Asia
you.
or Europe or wherever the hell I think it was Europe. Why are you unhappy?
I've been thinking lately that it. Do
Oh,
you think it
yes, you would.
really?
It's fine. Okay, I thought he was having a problem, not just like feeling like making friends. That's fine. It's all good. Let's see who needs my help otherwise. Yeah, I gave him a toy robot for reasons. And his bedroom is like a lab for reasons. Okay, let me look at what I'm doing. Probably hungry if I had to guess.
Good evening.
Yellow is usually like costumes or...
I feel like I could use a style update.
Yep, something new to wear. I'll get you something. You know what? Wear this thing. It's purple. You like purple. It's fine. I'm glad you thought that was a hit. Those clothes are really like, I don't know, a million years too young for you, but oh wow. If there was ever a time I could dress the way I wanted to, it would be here. Let's see. I don't want to do any of those things. I can't put cocksucker, I don't think. But that would be an expression. I also say essentially way too much. What if I gave myself $100? What would I say I wanted to do? Is it everybody going to Antarctica, or is there different things they want to do each time? Let me see what I want to do.
Thanks. If I save up 4,000,
The Antarctica tour. Okay, they all want to go to Antarctica. So I might as well have B-Just be the one. So B-Just is dreaming on the phone, even though I have him as a night owl. They can nap at any time, though, so...
I've been so low energy lately.
Okay, so he's dreaming of everybody being... like, weird dishes at the restaurant.
Try eating them.
I wonder who the other people are. I'm sure I could recognize some of the voices, but... Okay, that is so weird. I'm just backing out. Does that mean I get food? Oh no, I get another restaurant menu, okay.
What a weird dream.
What a weird dream. Yeah, it is a weird dream. But B-Just is a weirdo.
So sorry.
Let me, yeah, let me put him in Byron's way.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay, let me see who else needed my help. Oh, we have another napper. Yeah, they had this or have this. If they took this out, I'm gonna be super pissed. Super pissed. Because this is one of the things I absolutely loved about the original game. There was a game you could play with your critters, and it was like a little dungeon crawler type thing. Oh, speaking of crawlers, by the way, Husby surprised me after my appointment with vampire crawlers. It was so good for the first 4 hours, and then I stopped playing it. And then I tried to go back, and my save is corrupted. Now, we've been having problems with our drives and where stuff saves and all that. So I was like, it must be our thing. Well, a few other people, not widespread, but a few people have actually had it as well.
We have.
So I'm actually thinking that it's not us, or wasn't just us. But the problem is, I don't know how to fix it. Because last I heard, it was corrupted. I'd have to start over, and I don't know if it's going to corrupt again. And I don't want to put more hours into a game that's going to corrupt and leave me without my save data. And I'm not going to try to shotgun the game wholly and just, you know, not worry about it. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. But I loved it when I played it. I loved it more than when I played the demo. I absolutely think it's so cool, and the way you go and you get different things at different times, and it was just so cool. And I really hope that it fixes, but I don't know if enough people are having the trouble I'm having to make a fix a thing. And that would be really sad because I loved the game. And like I said, I put like 4.2 hours into it, it said, and now it's just gone. So
I want to be friends.
okay, you can be friends with Rose. Talk about Mr. Rogers. We haven't talked about Mr. Rogers in a while. I thought about bringing Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross to my island. But, no, I can't do that.
Good evening.
I don't think Mr. Rogers talking about, like, bad dragons and flashlights would be a good idea.
Mr.
So,
Rogers.
I didn't want to taint his memory that way. And as far as Bob Ross, no.
Huh?
And there are a couple other people I'd like to bring in, but I don't want to bring in people who are alive, so... Like, LeVar Burton, I would want to bring in as well. Because of Reading Rainbow and how essential he was for that back in the day. And I would have liked to have brought in Bill Nye and a couple other people, but I'm like, no, they're alive, so... We don't touch the living. We can only touch the fake or the dead, or people I kind of know and fictionalize. That's the way to go. So otherwise I would
Good evening, Siri.
I would actually make people that I think were really cool or whatever. I know you're gonna be like, well, Mr. Rogers is dead, but again, I don't want to taint the memory of like he would be like, what neighborhood am I in? And I'd be like, I don't know. It's fine. No one... Just go with it, Fred. Go with it, Fred Rogers. I'm gonna give a bubble blower.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened though. I don't know if it was our computer or what, but all I know is that I don't have what it was so depressing and so it was disheartening. I was like, God dang it. I'm gonna find out what's going on with Baldwin. Yeah, they're having a discussion about a flashlight. Well, yeah, no, don't mind me. I'm just gonna watch you guys, like, hang out. I'm trying to get them together so much, but Baldwin is just like, no, Byron, I don't want to.
Right. Yes, Randy. Whoa.
Okay, you have to get out, because... Okay, they're talking about their VF flashlights, okay. Alright, I will give B-Just to someone else now. Because they need to start liking each other. Not interested in getting to know Everett. Wonder why. Kind of getting along with Ultra Friends. Okay, here you go. You can help somebody. Gravity wins again. Yeah, I know what that's like. But yeah, I really hope they fix it. But like I said, they'll probably be like, it's just me. I've seen a couple people talk about it.
Just doing
A couple people have had it happen. One, what was the power went out, and like maybe one or two more had it where they just corrupted. There is a way to fix it. Apparently, you can go in and find like one of the last saves, but my save was like not wanting to move before then, so I don't even know honestly. I hope it gets fixed if it's a them problem. I don't mind starting over if I know it's not going to happen again.
What's the secret?
And apparently it's rare. But I was just so sad about it because I'm like, God damn it, I was really enjoying it.
dream.
And it's something I can kind of play with brain fog, and it's important to me to find stuff that I can actually do when I have brain fog. So, after Pringles, we'll see the one place that gives out the house designs and see if I have any extra. Okay. You want to be friends with Monopoly? Sure. You should talk about... Let's see. Slang. I want to talk about slang because of Geralt, but like I'll let other people talk about it. Like slang monsters. Would you like to talk about slang? The zoom in. We'll check this out. Visualize slang. Who do you want to join you? Yeah, I've seen this one a lot. But who would you want to join you in that? So I haven't had any glitches or anything on this game. So that's nice. I can have him call him Pennybags, I guess. Because that was his last name, actually. But yeah, some people are just doing streams of like making like really intricate characters. I almost thought I would put in Bags. So I'm gonna call him this. There, like that's Julius's first round. I was hoping so. I thought about trying to make a Mr. Potato Head, but I don't think it would come out correctly, and I don't want to know if I want to know what that abomination would look like. They give you so much land, but there are so many things I would like to create, but I don't think there's enough to create it with. Like, okay, let me do this. What? That looks like a troll or whatever. Yeah, I don't know anybody who has any baby or anything. To my knowledge, anyway. When do y'all get pregnant without telling me? You can fess up. Anybody put the pickle in where it, I guess, could belong possibly, or shouldn't belong, or possibly might belong at points? No. I said possibly put the pickle where it only sometimes maybe possibly belongs, depending on your, you know, interests, tastes, desires, predilections, whatever. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. I'll take a blue triangle room. Thank you, Shy Guy. Yeah, they don't have to. We don't have to worry about that, at least. Oh, that one's a nice color. This one right here. I don't know if I'm gonna buy like a $200 room right now, though. Yeah, they have some like spring only items and summer only items in this game. So that is another thing they're following through with, like, with Animal Crossing. Okay, where was I gonna take y'all? Okay, the palette workshop. New creation. You can make clothes. You can create clothing for hats with Mii's. Okay. You can create t-shirts, dresses, and then headgear. Let's try a top hat. So you can do a design to start. They do give you some starting places, but if you want to actually do anything more than that, you have to like figure it out yourself. So this is what it's gonna look like. So you can just add all these as designs if you want. But some of these look like a lot of the skirts and stuff they already have. Sometimes I just change colors to it all and then just like redo it. Because you can like recolor and redesign any of the designs that are already in the game. It just says me on it. I could have made this Nintendo. And I could have made this Nintendo. Couldn't you have made like some like harder stuff? That way people could make the easier stuff. We can make a video. You can create TV images that can be gifted for your Mii's. Design something, dramas, movies, cartoons. Yeah, so you can give them that. You can also design a video game, a pet. I would love to design a pet. What pet do you think they would like? Funny or cute? Following them around. So you can just recolor if you want, or you can start from scratch. I would not start from scratch. I'm not great that way. You can create jackets for music albums. Yeah, but here's the problem with that. Like, how would they know what kind of music it is? Would that even matter? This could be funny. Giving them certain like books and stuff they would read, and it'd be weird. You can create any kind of treasure imaginable. Sky's the limit. Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, let's go book. Let's go blank slate. Okay, color range. So we're just gonna give this a try, because I've never actually looked through any of this. We're going to make a, let's say, oh, that's a really bright green. A purple book. I like purple. We're gonna say okay. And then we could draw on it, use text. This is where text would be probably a great idea. Okay. So we can create any kind of book we want. I wonder how big the text can be. Okay, slowly. Nope. Do this. Okay. How to run a cult. I don't know if it'll fit. Looking like a really tight squeeze. ULT. How to run a cult. Okay. What?
You?
It's just,
What are you gonna do with this?
it's just a book. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I think maybe we should put it on different lines. Hang on. So we're gonna put it on different lines. First of all, we're gonna make the text a different color. Let's make it yellow. Make it stand out nice, or white. Let's make the first word this. So let's just make it how to in white. How to. How to, and then run a cult would be on the next line probably. Okay, how to, oh shit. No, I need to move it. Great. I don't remember how. There's a way to do that. Nope, not yet. I think it's, I forget how to do this. Dang it, nabbit. There is a way to move it. I think it's this. Okay, now we can move it with... I know how to copy it, but oh, I just move it like that. Okay. How to? We gotta make sure it doesn't go to the binding shelpers. It's an impromptu cover design session. How to? Next one is Rana. And I'm gonna give it to somebody, I don't know who though. I should actually have made it say how to run a cult for fun and profit, but I'm not gonna do that. Maybe next time. Okay, I don't know if you can do different text or if it's all the same text. I think it might be the same text. We'll see. How to run a cult. I can change the colors of the letters by pushing. First you do Y, then you realize you wanted yellow, and then you go to the fill tool. And then you go to how to, and you try to hit it with the, yep. So I can make all the, ooh, hang on. Did not make that correct, hang on. I need to zoom in, 1 second, there we go. Much better for my bad eyesight, much better. Okay, let's put this as in the right letters and stuff. I should actually have Wesker's face on this book. I don't know, maybe I'm like off base, but I feel like I need to put Wesker's face on this. We'll see, Shelpers. Ah! It's hard to see, okay? I'm a blind Tortwig. You can't put it against me. Okay, then we're gonna just use some stamps. What do you think would be on the cult book? Let's see. How to run a cult. Like I said, I could just put Wesker on it. Where's Wesky? I should have Wesky here somewhere, unless... Okay, hold on. There we go. Wesky's on the bottom. How to run a cult. Yep, how to run a cult with Wesker on the cover. He's got his little everything like that. Now we're gonna add another one, and we're gonna add, I don't know if we want like a little flower on him or a little bow. We gotta cute him up, you know? We gotta make the book appealing. Okay, this I'm gonna work with. Hang on, nope. Just bear with me. Bear with me, Shelpers. I know it's getting a little grim. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. That way it looks a little less frightening. Little butterfly. And we'll add another little thing. Let's see. We will add something else probably. Hang on. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, I'm tempted. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm tempted, okay? I'm tempted, okay? Just let me be tempted for like half a second, alright? we go. Isn't he beautiful? Okay, I think we're almost good. I think we're almost good. We might need to like put an author down here. So let's put an author down here. I wish they had different text options. Maybe they do. Settings. Oh, they do. The italics. Okay, we're gonna italics, and then we have 3 different options for text. That is so good. Thank you, Nintendo. Bye. Okay, by Al West. By Al Wesky. You know, it's not that funny to me, but once you start laughing, you set me off.
It's not what you're talking about. I love it.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, is this funny? Because we need funny. Okay, well, I wanted a different color though. So I need to do a different color when I put his name on the book. So hang on, I could have done the refill thing, but I don't want to. Let's say a light blue. Okay, then we're gonna just put by Aleski again. I was just thinking of by Aleski. The fact that you can make your own book covers is just chef's kiss. I will have them walking around with other things all the time. Like how to start a cult, embezzlement for beginners by Milburn Pennybags. Just a bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna make everybody have a book. You get a book, and you get a book. This is very graphic design is my passion. Hang on, is there actually like something that looks like a cult would have? Maybe it should have been this. Maybe you should have had these for eyes. Like, you know, the... Oh, man. Can I get rid of these without... Hang on. I have a better idea. Hold on. Okay, we need to do this. And then we need to delete. Okay, hold on. No. I'm making it worse. Help me, Barbara Streisand. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it on top. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be as funny as what we have now. What?
Just cracking me up.
Well, that's fine. It's supposed to be funny. I'm hoping it's funny to somebody. We could have gave Lesky little kitty stuff too. You know, like he's trying to hypnotize us. I don't know. We'll try it. If I don't like it, we can get rid of it. Nah, I don't think that looks as good. Okay, this is our book. Everybody like it? Everybody love it? Isn't it the greatest thing ever to hit Poempire? I thought so. Okay, but after I'm done making this book, we might try one other thing. And then I might go for the night, but we'll try one other thing. We can do back text too, I think. Book cover, illuminate, position. Okay, and then both sides. Okay, so you can't have any back text. That's sad. Oh, yes, I think I like that better. I really did think you could do back text. I was like excited for a second. I was like, yes, I'm actually gonna put text on here. Like you are getting sleepy or some shit. Okay. This is our first book. It's called How to Run a Cult by A. Wesker. A. Wesky, I'm sorry. Not Albert Wesker. he doesn't write books. You should never buy a book by Albert Wesker. But Al Wesky is a very nice man who's just trying to help you in your life and in your goals, so that you should all buy this wonderful book. How to, I'm fucking up my own title here. How to run. Yep. Cult. There we go. Oops. I did not put any spaces in there. Whoops. I was like, oh, the thing will help me. Yeah, sure, okay. I hate that the thing doesn't want to help you at first until you start typing it again. How to run a cult. It is a singular book, I believe. I don't know how to talk about that. Okay. You'll be able to describe this, how to run a cult, on the next screen. Oh, hold on. Is it like supposed to be a self-help book or something? Is that what they're looking for? Maybe I should put it in self-help. Okay, yeah, it's self-help. So, what would it be considered? Not self-help. Then again, running a cult does help you. Help others. Oh, I'll just put helpful book. It's a helpful book, right?
Helpful.
You'll be able to describe this helpful book on the next screen. Good. I could have Geralt talk about slaying monsters and fucking people in tubs, and Banishers talk about how to sacrifice enough people to come back from the dead. Oh, this could be so good. This could be so good. Blanche Devereaux could write a sex book. Nintendo, you know not the power. This is definitely educational. I mean, terrifying, but... Text, wait. Something that would be written on this book. You shouldn't read this. What makes a friend a friend? And it's a cult story. Knowledge lights the dark. Wesker's grandma ran the original cult. Thanks for everything, Grams. Oh my god, everyone was in disbelief. What makes a friend a friend? It's a cult book. Yes, I'm gonna put that. What makes a friend a friend? How to run a cult. Have lots of friends. Oh my god, my god. And you can actually make it light up, like it's neon. You know what? Sure, lighting style. You could actually like make it light up. Like, what is going on here? Only at night, sure. That way they can see it even in the dark, right? Like, that's full throttle wattage right there. Oh boy, oh buddy. That's some nice treasure you made. Thanks, Nintendo. Okay, yep, they'll be available for sale. Looks like it's time to build Grandmother's Treasure Shop. Oh, a new building. Just because I helped Wesker become an author, which has always been his dream, honestly. When he fell into that volcano and he was like, "Go fuck yourself, Chris. I want to fuck you still, Chris." He was like, "Okay, maybe we can just do this then."
I'd like to bring you some breaking news.
Those godmother not grandmother.
Yeah, I know, but it said grams when you thanked it, so...
Spin with one of the store sales treasures that look like different. Wasn't it so?
Okay, yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make them pets. I'm gonna make them everything, and it's gonna be an abomination because I can't fucking draw. Even though we have stylists, or a stylist at least for the system. Yo, yes. Well, they will appreciate anything you make for them. I'm sure they will.
Welcome.
Oh, look, it's only $5. What a steal. Wesker, the self-publishing prodigy here. All right, shoppers, I think that just about does it. I was hoping for, like, somebody to fall in love or something, but not gonna happen. If you want to see me do, like, more, like, designs of characters and stuff, I can. I just think you guys will think that's boring if this is all I do, as far as, like, design shit. But if you think the designing is funny, oh, fuck me, I'm not gonna win this. But yeah, if you think the designing is funny and interesting, then maybe I can do it more for you. Just give me my consolation prize. I wish you could quit out early. You can't control like an angle or the, you know, power or anything. Give me some toilet paper, I'll get going. Alright, so that'll be it for me, everyone. As long as there's not a love scene coming in. And I don't think there is. No, somebody's just stuck. Okay, let me know if you want to see this again, or if you're done with it, if you would be okay with me doing like just a stream where I show like the building of things and stuff, all that kind of stuff. Just let me know. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, sometime on Sunday, I don't know when, but Justin and I are doing more Zombie Army 4 because I really want to get that shit done before we lose the ability to do so via the Xbox. All right, take care of you. Have a great weekend. Bye.